Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a few days since I've reported on the strange things taking place in the world around us, and I like to keep updated and keep you all updated on some of the very strange things taking place, mainly from the Strange Sounds Twitter page, which has a variety of strange things that take place, or breaking news alerts and true strange news that takes place. You can find on this Twitter page, and I enjoy getting my news from that particular source. So I'm going to share some of the news since it's been a while since I've done that. I believe the last thing that I shared is these purple flowers and that camel looking like I could get used to this. um, but yeah, he was like, man, this is nice. This green grass and purple flowers growing, these green pastures and purple grass growing in the Middle East. That right there that's something else. That is something to behold right there. Usually a desert. Sometimes they've randomly gotten blanketed with snow this year, and now they're having beautiful green grass and purple flowers. So that was the last thing I reported on, and right now it was reported. Let's see. These were the weather explosions in Vietnam. Space weather, wartime space weather. Now this was from NASA, they claim, in 1972, which we all know that there's a lot of lies that come from these organizations, but this is supposedly an image of during the Vietnam War. And it was really awful, the things that we did, that this world does all the time, the things that the elites, those in charge, and all of these wars that are caused over greed and bigotry and over land and just everything. And things are really acclimating right now. We're living in very prophetic times. We're living in very important times. The time of going home. The time of. I know it's been stated that way for many years, but I felt it since I was a child, since I was born, and I know surely that feeling. It can't be a lie. And seeing these occurrences acclimate and really. I guess that's the right word, acclimate. Seeing these occurrences really take off in major proportions over the past several years, really since 2012. It really makes you think. So the biggest delusion decades in Jordan, as you can see right there, and these fires, thankfully, now I said prayers for the people. I can't really state what's going on now. There was conferences being done by people stating about DEW, direct energy waves, direct energy weapons, and I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't doubt it. That is part of their tests and part of their plans. But these fires were unprecedented. People having to walk around with surgical masks because it's so bad. Everything in its path has been destroyed. I think they're 40% or so contained, so that is good news to those dealing with that. I put a couple of links in the videos, my previous videos, for donations to those victims. Regardless of what's causing it, there are victims that do need help. So if you can, lend a hand to anyone in need out in this world. If I could, I would help all in need. This last volcano exploded in Canada. Mount Meager in the British Columbia is cracking. This mountain is cracking and collapsing and potentially threatening the safety of the people who live in the region. So that's taking place in Canada. I think, British Columbia, Canada. You can see the maps right here, and the extent of the 2010 landslide that took place. And debris is flowing down the path now, and the mountain is really beginning to collapse. There's a volcano erupting near Santa Monica in California, so I'm going to stop the video here and continue in another one so I can separate it into different files and upload it in a moment, but I'll start my next video right here. So, as of 5 days ago, there's signs of a volcano erupting near California. So that could be one of the reasons why it seems things are heating from the inside outward in California. The fire and all this deluge taking place. And there's a lot happening from the west to the east coast of the United States. There's a lot happening around this world, and it's opening some people's eyes, but I really wish people would wake up and help spread the truth. And it's so great to see all of the truther channels out there showing what's really going on, sharing their theories, their ideas, their the prophecy news, sharing. People out there who share all of these things that take place. There are so many of them I couldn't begin to name them all, but there are so many people that share, that are questioning things and putting things into perspective and giving new light on a subject that would otherwise have not been able to have even been spoken about. And it's just, and what's going on around our planet right now, there's a lot of things happening in this planet, in this world, in this universe, that is opening the eyes of many people, including the Mandela effect phenomenon that all of this started from. Most of our channels began from. Not all of our channels. Some of your channels began many years before that, but they took off during the Mandela effect because many people were searching for these things, and it helped us extend our family. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and continue the video and do another one in part 2 next. And I have another video that I want to do about Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, he's going to be in a new movie, I believe, that, let's see, Ron Howard, I think, stated that it would be, I think he said it like what I did as a child, that it would be very selfish of us to think that nothing else exists somewhere else, that life doesn't exist anywhere else, but also that Neil deGrasse Tyson, I don't know whether he doesn't want to mention the multiverse or multiple parallel universes and realities because of he doesn't want to belittle his own. He's an astrophysicist, and he remembers us being the Sagittarius arm rather than Orion's. He remembers that, and yet you can see video footage of him stating that, but yet he won't talk about it. I don't know whether it's because he doesn't want to be wrong, but he could use that to show some of his own. Say his memory he has an alternate memory. And that could help in his research in astrophysics. But I don't know why he won't admit it, unless he just doesn't want to admit that he got something wrong, and it seemed like he got it wrong. I don't know, maybe that's why he doesn't want to state it. But anyway, I'll do another video in a moment, and I thank you all for watching this one. God bless you all, and thank you for watching, and peace, and I hope to speak with all of you again very soon. I'm doing one more video next regarding more things happening. I'll start out with this article as a part 2. A lot happening. Peace. Bye.